Hello, guys. Welcome back. My name is Jamie Tran. I'm your link to the fire with Him and to God. Right? You got power. You got God power. He loves you very much. It doesn't matter what kind of situation you're in right now, where you find yourself. Have faith in Him. Pray for Him. Right? Pray for Him in your head. Keep Him constant in your head. Right? That's what your connection. Just like a light bulb connect to a socket. It needs to be connected. All right? It needs to be turned on like all the time. Right? God was there to give you guy to give you direction. Right? He was there with you all the time. That way, you light that light up. That way, you don't have evil thoughts going to your head, right? You turn that light up, evil thoughts going to go to your head. They're going to tell you all kind of stuff, right? Not bad for you, right? Negative thing. I should do this. I should do that. You know what? These people hurt me. I'm the angry, these people are evil and all kinds of stuff like that. Then what happened? When your negative thought tell you all these negative things, what happened? Other people will tell you all these negative things. If they hate somebody, they tell you to hate that person too. And what happened? You hate a person. It's gonna magnify in your head and it make you go crazy, right? Make you go angry, upset, and like thing out of control. And you need somebody to get hurt for it, right? And or you hurt yourself, right? Or you hurt your family member because somebody don't agree with you and stuff like that. Then you hurt them. See, you know that's what humans do, right? That's what we do if we don't have God in our life, right? And doesn't mean God. With God, a lot of people have God in their life, but they what happened? They cover that stuff up, right? They cover. They show like it's like they wear all these jewelry. Like people like wear all these jewelry go outside. I'm rich, but inside they're not rich, right? They're just for shows, cover to let other people. They need ratification from other people. They want other people to bring them up. Judge them for who they are, right? You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to approve for other people, that's why you do these things. Now, as human, there is like there's an orders for us to function, right? So like with business, stuff like that, with every business they have a certain way to dress, code, all kinds of stuff like that. That way you can blend in with the people there, right? So if you different business, you different lane, but you cannot mix thing up because just like you can't mix you in water. You jump in the ocean, you jump in the lake. You can't mix that up, right? You mix it up, either you drown, you die, right? That you mean that it is, right? Same thing with everything in life, guys. Everything, right? We can take things like the tree and all kinds of stuff like that, and we can make things and stuff. By the end of the day, it's still part of the tree, right? We can change the thing that we can use that to our advantage, to help us, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's still a tree, right? So if we do take a tree down, we make sure that we put another tree up, right? It's like we take care of the environment will take care of us, right? And we do things to help ourselves, but over time, humans just like trying to destroy all these things without replacing it, right? And replacing it doesn't mean bringing dinosaur back. You know what happened when you bring dinosaur back, all this creature back, right? So that's how things work, guys, in the world. You can't look into the past and trying to bring back what's in the past back. Well, you bring the past back, but you don't want to live in the past. Trust me. There's a lot of destruction, war and all these things, right? And you want to be moving forward, right? God gives you the intention, the power to move forward. Look at the past to learn, not look into it. I mean, looking at and use it and to learn to help your future, right? The same thing with science. That you look into material, right? You can use it to help advance people, but you use for your pleasure, the entertainment, and all the other stuff, you will won't go the wrong direction. Now, I know a lot of times because they look into all these, detail, rock and fossil, right? Whatever it is, for thousands of years, they make prediction, right? They make prediction, how old it is, all kinds of stuff like that. You know what? That's all good, right? But as long as you don't do well on it, right? You learn that and you make that and you build and prosper, right? And build it and help humanity. But you build for greed and you build for all these things right there, it's not good. It's not good, right? You build, you help a man. What happened? It's like a person, like, you want to make more money, right? You want to make money, And you're rich already, you know what? Instead of stopping people from coming out with new products, you should have competition. You should have so that way you can come up with a better product. Move human evolution forward, right? You don't want to try to stop it. You stop it. What happens? It takes longer, right? You stop somebody's invention or something like that, and take long. Instead, you take it and you make part of your company and build it bigger, make it bigger, and you know, instead of making money off the same part over and over again for generations, you can have new part and you move that and you make more money, right? That's how it works, right? But a lot of companies today is where they're stuck and they get greedy and stuff like that. They want to stop everybody else from coming with new invention. And so you should pay attention. People like their new invention, you gotta look into it so that way you be the first company to really take that invention and integrate it into your company and make it and help humanity and prosper at the same time, right? Instead of stopping and making it at the same time, eventually, somebody else come up with the same idea, right? Eventually, somebody's gonna come up with an idea. If you just stop, somebody else do a new invention, somebody else come up, with it eventually, right? It's that's the way it works. That's why the way God creates things, right? So if you when you work for a company or you own a company, especially you own a corporation, you own technology, or you own any company, you should always looking for the advantage whoever out there or doing stuff like create something that help your company. That way you can incorporate to your company. You just don't want to shut that person down. You take them in, give them some money, right? Let them help you, get his invention better, and you can profit with that too. That mindset's kind of gone for a lot of these companies. You know what I'm saying? And give your employee good bonus, good benefit, because that's how you motivate people. You motivate people by reward, right? Every human live is like for survival, right? So they want to get something so the way they can help their family, take care of their family, right? So reward is a good thing, right? You can't punish people. It seems like a lot of companies today where, their employees, work for them, and stuff like that, but they don't give the employee anything. The company makes a ton of money, and they just don't reward the force that out there working for you. Good company will reward the employee and keep the employee longer, right? But a guy company I see is what happened is that they try to hire new people to retrain them and pay them more money just because they have the plan. Look, the guy's been with your company for like 25 years. That guy has more knowledge. Help him out. He was loyal to the company, right? And that's how the world works. But a lot of mentality these days where these companies are getting so greedy, right? And don't reward. They tell their employee that they're good worker, but they don't reward them nothing. Just a paycheck, right? Back then, people give reward, a package, all kind of stuff with that. You know what? It don't have to be a lot, right? $1,000 a whole year. I mean, if your company make like billion with a dollar, $500, it can help your frontline employee a lot. $500, they happy with $500. Which is $500 not a lot today, but that's a lot to them, right? And let's say you have 50 employees. How much that $500? $550, right? And your company make billion, a trillion, right? $500 for each employee. It's not much, right? But you make that employee happy, and they go out and motivate and make the company, help the company more, right? It's a reward program, guys. Same thing with God. God will reward you, do good things. If you do a bad thing, you're subject to man law, and you get punishment by man, right? Because that's why all these laws that passed out by man, it's still your energy, the tax law, regulation law, all of that is because you don't follow God law, right? You don't follow God law, so man make up their law, and it's not their fault. They gotta survive, with you guys that don't follow God law, right? So they have to survive too. So then they have to make their law where you have to follow them, because you don't follow God law, you follow their law, and their law is gonna punish you by taking your money, take your energy from you, right? And that's how it works, whether you like it or not. It's not their fault they have to set up, because they have to set up a system to live with you. Okay? All right, guys. Change your life. Follow God, Jesus Christ, and follow Ten Commandments. Change your life forever. Bye bye.